Hey Aquarius, welcome to your December 2020 Psychic Tarot reading with me, Stella Wilde. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, your general energies for December 2020. So welcome to the channel, or welcome back as the case may be. This channel is all about giving you the intuitive information you need to manifest your wildest dreams. That being said, these are general readings. So if you have a personal concern, you can book a private reading with me. The link is in the description. Also, the 2021 Year Ahead Tarot readings are ready to go. There is a special introductory price on them through Cyber Monday. I will leave a link in the description, but you definitely want to jump on that because the price will go up and you get all 12 signs basically for the price of one. All 12 are included. So I will leave a link to the video. You can watch the preview on YouTube. I'll leave a link to the page where you can purchase. So I hope that interests you. And they're really epic, so check them out. All right, let's get into your reading. All right, Aquarius, so let's get into your reading. But first, I just want you to know that there is somebody here. She is under the spotlight, though. She's under her sun lamp, leaving me alone, finally. She's off to the side instead of swatting at everything in the middle of my desk. So I know that she often shows up for the Aquarius readings. So just want you to know she is here for you. Okay, Aquarius, we're going to get into your reading. I'm going to use this deck, no reversals. Let's get into the general energies and see what's popping. And then we will pull one of these cards to dive deeper, and then we'll pull from the additional tarot deck to clarify that, and then some angel cards at the end. All right, I've already been shuffling quite a bit, so just one quick one, and let's get into it. Aquarius. All right, so we got the Five of Cups, and we had the Page of Swords. Okay, so we have something going on with a message that could be bringing a little bit of disappointment. Now, this is very interesting because of that it's the Five of Cups. Because we have a full moon on November 30th, a full moon lunar eclipse in Gemini, which, if you have Aquarius rising, is your fifth house. Number 5 here of creativity, children, pleasure, romance, taking risks, etc. So I am wondering if there might be, I feel like this is energy you might be going into December with, that there might be a message that either you have to communicate to somebody, you have to disappoint somebody, or somebody disappoints you. Now we got to pull some more cards. I mean, this may or may not be a deal breaker situation. It could just be one of those no win. I'm feeling like there's a no-win situation going on. And I would encourage you not to beat yourself up over it. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, but let me pull some more cards. And like I said, I feel like I'm filming this November 26th. I feel like this is something that is either happening now or is about to happen by the end of the month into early December. King of Pentacles, Leo, Sun energy, Six of Wands. Wow, these energies have been popping up very consistently. The Empress and the Moon. Look at all of these major arcana cards. Okay. Remember, this is a general reading. Apply it to your situation. All right, this is what I'm feeling. Even though this was the last card that came out, I'm getting my serious face on here. Okay. There is the full moon lunar eclipse happening. It's the full, like, here it is. In about 3 days from now, we'll start feeling the energies. I am just feeling that I really am feeling it's news you have to deliver to somebody around that full moon. And I'm just feeling that you're not able to give that situation, that person, what they need. There's something going on with that. You are not able to, you don't maybe have the patience, the bandwidth, the energy to nurture that situation anymore, as represented by the Five of Cups. So remember, it's a general reading. That could be a personal relationship. It could be a job. It could be a family situation. It could just be some other unresolved situation going on in your life. It could be a situation you're already dating somebody and it's kind of reached a point where it's that, it's that make or break. Either I'm going to continue with this or I got to cut my losses. So there's something like that going on, I feel, Aquarius, for you. And it is emotional. It's deeply emotional with the full moon coming up. And I feel it is with something with creativity, children, romance, pleasure, risk-taking. Fifth house can also rule entrepreneurial efforts. So there may be even something, if you own your own business, it's like there may be something you have to, again, cutting a loss. But in cutting a loss and communicating that, because you're delivering some news, whether you're delivering the news to yourself about something you need to end for yourself in your own business, or you're delivering the news to somebody else, this will set you free to nurture the Empress. Brand new opportunities that will make you feel on top of the world, the King of Pentacles. I read Pentacles also as self-esteem, not just money, but we are going to look at the money aspect of it because, hey, it's showing up. But look, you have the Leo energy, the Sun energy here, the Six of Wands, gorgeous victory energy. So by the time we get into the third week of December at the solstice and we move into Capricorn season, you're going to feel so much better that you dealt with that situation, that Five of Cups situation, because you get your energy back. You get your mojo back. You get your sense of purpose back. You get, I'm like the wind beneath your wings, like you're feeling so free. So free, so happy, so radiant, so glorious. And you have the energy to nurture things that are important to you. And I think many of you are going to be starting something brand new third week into really the next 20 years of your life, but into Capricorn season, which goes into January with the King of Pentacles showing up. And there could be a new earth sign coming into your life. Absolutely. Very, very possible with this energy. There could be a new Leo coming into your life with this energy. Very possible. But what I'm feeling is that be patient with yourself the first couple of weeks of December. Let this other situation settle itself out. Let it just kind of fade into the distance. And then you're going to hit the ground running. And, all the action, Aquarius, is happening. I mean, not all of the action, but so much of the action is happening in your sign over the next several months. So we have the Jupiter-Saturn conjunction happening at, 0 to 1 degrees of your sign on the solstice, December 21st. It sets up a whole new 20-year cycle for everybody, depending on where Aquarius falls in our charts. For you, as an Aquarian, this really is about you, about your heart, your purpose. What do you want to do in the world? How do you want to shine? So that's why it's so important for you to let go of any final last disappointments as Saturn leaves that 12th house of the behind the scenes, wrapping up cycles, and that you leave certain things behind. All right. So then in February, we have a stellium in your sign. We have the sun. Let me just see if I can remember all of them. We have the sun, we have Venus, Mercury, Jupiter, and Saturn. All will be in your sign in February. So that's going to be a huge time for you. And you set that up this month by the solstice. And for some of you in the business world, it's time to pay some attention to nurturing, Empress, some new opportunities to take command of your finances, the King of Pentacles. So again, the Empress is about money though also. It's not just about, I keep saying nurturing because I'm really feeling that energy very strongly right now. But the Empress can also be about money. It's the Venus symbol is in this card in the regular tarot. So love, money, But I feel like you're going to be, once you kind of get your energy back, you're going to be nurturing lots of new possible opportunities for yourself in terms of finances. And I feel by the time we get to the new moon in Capricorn on January 13th, 14th, which is about well, it's a little sooner than 6 weeks, but from the solstice, but you're going to be on the road to a major victory. That's what I feel. So what I would also suggest this month in terms of your business, tune into your heart center, the sun here, tune into what you want to create next for your career life. And the key to that energy, I feel, is what's going to make you feel good. So you do want to rule your world. You know, you have the Leo energy. And when I say rule your world, I say that in quotes. Okay. You know, you want to feel more in command, in control, in charge with the King of Pentacles here. And of course the Leo King, Sun King energy. But it's about the patience and the nurturing. That's what's going to get you there. And I feel you are going to get there, especially by the time we get into Capricorn season. The Six of Wands is a glorious, some sort of glorious movement forward to a victory. I feel with the Sun and the Six of Wands, there really could be something that blossoms in your personal life is what I'm feeling. I think the career stuff, the money is going to take a little bit more and into January. And then definitely I feel that ramps and amps up by the time we get into your birthday month. But I feel something of a very personal nature. This could be love, creativity, a new relationship, especially with a Leo, any sort of just joy. I feel there is something joyous coming into your life still in Sagittarius season, so before the 21st. And it's going to just give you that added boost, oomph, you know, just glorious feeling that, yeah, you know what? I did the right thing by letting this go. I do feel for some of you in a romantic situation, if you're letting go of a situation at the end of November, seriously, there could be a new one coming in very fast for you. It is highly possible. I do feel it comes in a little unexpectedly. You may not really even be looking for it. And it probably comes when you're out and about, possibly at some sort of small social event or outdoors, really. Again, you know, take into account the current situation, where you are with social distancing, etc., etc. But the Six of Wands, it's energy, it's movement. This could be at some sort of outdoor tree lighting ceremony for the holiday season where there's plenty of fresh air and people moving around. You know, it's a joyous, it's an entertainment. There's something about being outside at entertainment venue, and you could just really, and probably, you know, lighting candles, lighting the fire, holiday season something, and you connect with somebody. And it could happen unexpectedly, very, very fast. So if that's not your thing and you're already happily with somebody, I feel like you guys are really going to connect and have actually more, if you're in a good relationship, not something you're ending. I think you guys are really going to have a nice holiday season. There is beautiful energy of connection, appreciation, enjoying time spent together. I would encourage you to, I know it's been a hard year, but, you know, I would encourage you to still, if you know, just even lighting a few candles. If you're don't have the energy for a whole tree. I mean, I don't put up a tree, but I have plenty of lights and candles. You know, you do something like that to honor your time together, your relationship with that person, feel the sparks again, you know, cuddle up by the fire, like that type of energy. Spend some good quality time together, enjoying the holiday lights, the festivities with all the protocols in place, etc. There could be just a really nice energy between the two of you this month, like a real, I'm just feeling like a real, like heart-centered reconnection for some of you already in a solid relationship that you just maybe haven't had a lot of time, or there's just been so many different demands, but there's something about, I feel like you're coming together in a very nice way this month. But But I'm very excited for this new potential for you guys that's developing over the next several weeks and into February about your finances. And for some of you, this can be a new boss coming in. The new boss, I think, will be an earth sign. I'm feeling Taurus very strongly, but since we had Leo show up, could also be a Leo. So very possible, but I'm feeling definite Taurus energy happening for you guys. It is very possible also, this is the other thing that I'm feeling, that there is a situation being arranged behind the scenes in terms of your work. If you already have a full-time job, where there may be the next level for you arriving by your birthday season. There's some, like, I feel some of you, like, your name is on a list. The good list, not the naughty and nice list, okay, but the list of, that's the Aquarian we want to run our department. That's the Aquarian we want to promote. That's the Aquarian who's on our bonus list. It's like that type of energy. So keep that in mind. And if you are working in December, just make sure that you're still, you know how it is the holiday season, we all start slacking off a little bit. Try to make sure you're still on point, Aquarius, because, what you do in December, people may be watching to evaluate you for something that may come up early next year. A good thing, like I said, a promotion or something like that. All right, Aquarius, let's see what else is going on for you. Let's pull one of these oracle cards. Wow, this is awesome month. Awesome. Once you get past that 5 of Cups. All right, let's see what we have. All right. We got a travel card. Very interesting. Kind of looks like this almost looks like a boat. This, when I first look at this, it looks like the 6 of Swords to me a little bit. But of course, this is a road in front of her, but is it a road? Or, no, it is a boat. And I got new glasses. Okay. So it's a 6 of Swords moment. She's in a boat. She's on the water traveling. So by the time we get to right after, this is what I'm feeling, that new moon in Sagittarius, you're going to be traveling on a whole, which is the new moon is a solar eclipse in Sagittarius on the 14th. I think right after that, you're going to be really starting to speed toward this new energy that I talked about at the solstice. So there is this sense of a passage of time for you, a rite of passage, leaving the past behind, moving more hopefully into your future and a whole new energetic vibe. It's not easy having Saturn, if you have Aquarius rising, having Saturn in your 12th house, because it is usually a time of withdrawal and feeling like you're out of the loop and you have to kind of regroup, reassess, declutter, decompress, like do all this inner work to ready yourself for the next 29 years cycle. So this is a very symbolic energy, especially for Aquarius rising. You are moving on in very significant ways. But let's pull some cards and clarify further. Some of you may be dreaming of travel right now. Of course, not much is happening in those realms at the moment. But I'm looking at it also as a metaphor for moving on. I didn't even cut these yet. Doesn't it look like she's pregnant? And we had the Empress. So you're pregnant with possibility. You're pregnant with, and this is, a metaphor, pregnant with possibility, new things that are going to start being birthed in your world. Wow. For some of you, it might literally be a baby. All right, let's see. Travel energies. What do we need to know? Ace of Cups. Yep. And Emperor energy. Now we got an Aries. So this is very interesting. Ace of Cups, of course, some sort of new emotional situation in your life. New job, new child, new career, new heartfelt connection, new furry friend. I mean, anything that will make your heart happy. And it's the start of something big. And it's so interesting that the Emperor is showing up. So yes, it can be connected with an Aries. You know, we discussed you meeting somebody at, if you're single and ready to mingle, at some sort of outdoor event. Aries usually does like the lights, the holiday displays, the candles. You can meet them in the candle section of Home Goods. I mean, seriously. You know, something like that. But this is the other thing, though. Ace of Cups is about our self-esteem, how we feel about ourselves emotionally, that we feel good about ourselves, in other words, that we feel kind of all is right with the world. It's a beautiful energy. It's like you feel refreshed, you feel reborn, you feel renewed. And I think you're gonna feel like that, especially by the time we get to that solstice, because you're gonna feel in charge of your life again. Whereas before, especially Aquarius rising, Saturn, you know, nagging at you from behind, it's such a drag. It's such a drain on your energy. And it's not, when Saturn's transiting your 12th house, it is not a time to be beginning new things. It's not a time to do Aries. It's time to do friggin' Saturn and cull and release and get rid of, withdraw, figure things out. So that's what I'm saying. Like all of this energy is like refreshment, new things being percolated, new things birthing. And this also goes though to Aries season. Let's just face it, with the Emperor here. So whatever gets initiated this month, whatever new direction, heartfelt direction you start moving in, this travel, will have another turning point in end of March into April. So I encourage you to go check out those year ahead readings because they'll give you the inside scoop on all of that. Knight of Pentacles. Look at the Pentacles. Hierophant. Taurus. I told you, I'm feeling like a Taurus vibe also for y'all. And the Six of Cups. So very, very nice energy here. I feel like this is very much connected with your career. Some of you, again, I feel it's going to be more in Capricorn season. So in about a month, you get a sincere offer to travel onward in the next direction of your career. We have Taurus, new contracts, commitments. Could be the new boss, or you become the boss as well, like I said. It's not here yet, Knight of Pentacles, but it's about to be. It's been in the works. I'm telling you, there's something in the works for some of you. Remember, it's a general reading about new commitment in your life. I do feel with the Six of Cups here that there is something karmically related to this in terms of something that goes back to a past life connection with it. Now you're going to have to apply that energy to your life and or it goes back to a childhood issue, a childhood longing to do a certain thing. So some of you I think are really going to be reaching that next stage in your career journey that you maybe dreamed about since you were little. Something you always knew. For those of you who always kind of knew what you wanted to do, I think it's very, very possible. And it's in the works. And it's going to take you to that next level, the King of Coins. For others of you, what you're looking at is an actual movement, a travel, possibly in May with the Taurus energy showing up, possibly back to a childhood home, or again, a place that you have felt an affinity for since you were a child, for reasons you can't even explain. You know, as an example, when I was a kid, my grandma gave me a book that had English on one side and French on the other. And I mean, I was like only 7, 8 years old. And it was like, I could read the French. Like I never took French in my life. It's like, I was reading it with understanding. I mean, it was a kid's book, but still, And I've always had this affinity for French culture, you know, travel to France, etc. And I think it goes back to a very recent past life, or maybe many past lives. So it could be like that type of thing where it's something unexplainable that is a deep connection you've had since you were young, and you're going to plan a travel to that place. But of course, the Knight of Pentacles is here because nobody's going anywhere right now. But hopefully by May, maybe that can become a reality. Some of you also, the travel is the idea that you want to actually move home. The Knight of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, signing contracts and commitments for a new home that, again, harkens back in some way to childhood. That's going to be different for everybody. That maybe the actual physical house reminds you of a house you grew up in when you were a kid, or again, it's a place maybe you saw in the movies when you were a kid, and you just thought, oh, I always want to live in a house like that, or, you know, something, or in a place, a town like that, you know, something like that. So very, very strong energy here, something connected past life, but this is excellent, excellent, excellent energy. You're moving on. You're moving on in many, many multi-layered ways, I feel. And it's very, very exciting. Very excited for you, Aquarius. So, like I said, if there is something that you got to give news on that's going to disappoint somebody, do what you got to do to take care of you. There is something, absolutely, I'm past its sell-by date. And it's unfortunate. And I don't feel, this is the other thing, I don't feel like there's a bad guy, so to speak, bad guy in quotes. Nobody did anything wrong. It's just the situation, it's not aligned with you. It's not aligned with you. And it's a drag on your energy. That's the thing. And you want your energy to nurture the new exciting things that are coming in, not being dragged on by that. All right, what do we got here? Okay, you got the yes with an exclamation. I'm not even drawing anything else. You got the yes with an exclamation point. That's how you're going to be feeling by the third week. Yes! Yes! And there's something coming for you that you're going to say yes to, and you're freaking going to love it. And I think it's very much a heart-centered connection. So, Aquarius, oh my gosh, this was awesome. Leave me a comment and let me know how the energy is resonating for you. My goodness, that was amazing. Take care. I will see you soon. Love you guys. Stella Wilde, signing out.